New tonight, Indiana Republicans are unveiling their top priorities for 2026. They say they want to cut costs while focusing on a few other things.
Yeah, Fox 59 State House reporter Hannah Adamson breaks down the Indiana GOP's top priorities this year. Hannah?
After an early start to the 2026 legislative session, both Indiana House and Senate Republican leaders announced their top priority bills this week, with each list having vastly different priorities. Thursday, House Republicans unveiled their 2026 legislative agenda, focused on reducing the size of government and lowering the cost of living.
We know the cost of living is top of mind for so many Hoosiers, and families are sitting around the dinner table worried about making ends meet.
At the top of the list, a bill addressing housing supply and affordability by limiting local mandates, reducing pass-through costs to renters and homeowners, and making it easier to convert commercial buildings into housing.
We've constrained supply far too long in the state with unnecessary and problematic regulations and restrictions.
Another bill would create new accountability metrics utilities would need to hit to reduce costs and improve services. The bill would also ban utilities from shutting off services in the summer.
House Bill 1002 prioritizes Hoosier ratepayers and promotes transparent and cost-effective practices among utilities.
But House Minority Leader Phil Giaquinta says the bill doesn't go far enough. He says he'd like to see the sales tax ratepayers have to pay on utilities go away. Do you see House Republicans supporting that move?
They should. I mean, they brag about all the other taxes they give, especially to businesses and corporations, so why not help Hoosiers out and support that one?
On the Senate side, a completely different list. Senate Bill 1 would increase SNAP eligibility checks and update Indiana's laws to comply with Medicaid provisions in the One Big Beautiful Bill.
The idea of making sure that government is run efficiently and correctly without a lot of fraud is really important to probably everybody in this building, frankly. And we've seen some of that fraud play out in states like Minnesota, for instance, where it's important to people, it's important to us.
Another Senate priority, passing a constitutional amendment that would allow judges to deny bail for crimes other than murder and treason.
The language in there says that the proof has to be strong and that there's clear and convincing evidence, which is a heightened standard to say that there's not another way to keep the society or the public safe.
Senate Minority Leader Shelley Yoder says she's disappointed the top priority bills did not revolve around issues of affordability.
More and more Hoosiers are saying they cannot afford their lives in this state. That is a problem. That is a crisis. And we need to do all that we can to respond.
If the bail amendment passes, it would then need to be ratified via a statewide referendum. Reporting from the Indiana State House, I'm Hannah Adamson.